I'm a director. My friends are poets and musicians and painters. What is creativity? Where does it come from?
എല്ലാം ഇപ്പോൾ കലയും ഇപ്പം നമ്മളിപ്പം നമുക്ക് തന്ന ശക്തി ഇപ്പം മഷി അതേ മഷി എടുത്തിപ്പം എഴുതാൻ ഉപയോഗിക്കും, അതേ മഷി എടുത്ത് ചീത്തയും ഉപയോഗിക്കാം, അതേ മഷി എടുത്ത് വരയ്ക്കാനോ ഉപയോഗിക്കാം. അപ്പം അതുപോലെ ബാഹ്യമായ കഴിവുള്ള പലർക്കും പലതാണ്. ആന്തരികം നമ്മളിലെ ആ ശക്തി തന്നെ നമ്മളൊരു പേന ആകണം. മഷിയല്ലല്ലോ, നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ഒരു പേന പോലെയുള്ള മഷി അവിടുത്തെയാണ്. ആ ഒരു ബോധം ഉണ്ടാകണം. പിന്നെ തന്ന കഴിവുകൾ ഓരോരുത്തരും അതിൻ്റെതായ ഫോക്കസ് ചെയ്ത് പോകുന്നു. കഴിവുകളിൽ വ്യത്യാസം ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും, ആന്തരികമെന്നാണ് അപ്പം പറയുന്നത്. ആ ഒരു ഭാവത്തിൽ ഈ വിശത്തിൻ്റെ ഹൃദയവും ഇതിൻ്റെ ശ്രുതിയും താളവും ലയവും ഒന്നാണ്. അത് സ്നേഹമാണ്. ആ സ്നേഹമാണ് വിശ്വസൗഹാർദ്ദത്തിൻ്റെ കേന്ദ്രബിന്ദു.
Om Amriteshwariye Namaha. We all share a common and innate yearning to realize our potential. There is an inbuilt calling to evolve as a human being, the pinnacle of which is the realization of our true self, God, or the Atma. On the path towards this final spiritual realization of our full potential, there are smaller and more practical steps on the evolutionary path, where we learn something new, where we refine our vision of the world around us, and most importantly, discover a new dimension of our own being. With the intention of facilitating this process of personal evolution, a new e-learning experience is connecting Amma devotees around the world to the hub of Amma's world, Amrita Puri. We are overjoyed to announce the birth of Amrita Virtual Academy, a new initiative that takes the talent, know-how, and wisdom that exists around Amma and makes it available to a broader audience via online platforms. What makes Amrita Virtual Academy so special is that all of the content is inspired by Amma, her teachings, and the example of her life of selfless service. So the content is based on Amma's core values of serving the needy, world peace through inner peace, and living in harmony with nature. And of course, all of the proceeds go to support Amma's charitable activities worldwide. Amrita Virtual Academy is for anybody interested in growing as a human being through learning, who feels the need to acquire practical skills in service of Amma's activities in their region, or who simply values a group learning experience. It is especially valuable to someone who cherishes Amma's teachings and seeks to put them into practice in their daily life. So please join us in celebrating this new initiative, and I look forward to seeing you there. Om Namah Shivaya.
So Amrita culture is bringing all the principles of sustainable farming and permaculture and combining it all together with Amma's teachings and putting Amma's teachings into practice. So my story begins from about over 20 years ago. Amma began to start giving me seeds. So I needed a place to seed them. So my first little garden was on a blue table next to the cafe. And I just had little pots and I put the seeds in the pots. But I didn't have many of the tools here to garden. And the biggest thing that I didn't have was dirt. So it was a Devi Baba, and Amma was giving darshan in the big temple. And so I went to Amma and I said, Amma, I have no dirt to plant the plants that you've given me. And she looked deep into my eyes and she said, use the dirt of your mind. You have so much of it. So I went away feeling very dejected and sad and just feeling this overwhelming feeling of how can I move forward now? So by Amma's grace, a book fell into my hands called Permaculture. And in those days, there was no internet, no email, no online courses. All I had was a library of books. So someone offered this book to me, and as I began to read it, I saw there was a whole nother world and a way to practice Amma's teachings. So that's how I began, was using the dirt of my mind, and that dirt of my mind became the soil for Amma to plant her seeds into. And so 20 years later, as you look around here, this is Mother's garden. Because we can just read Amma's words in a book, but to actually then plant those seeds and put that forward, that is really the real meditation and the practice. And that's the most important thing is Amma's teachings and how we can implement physically, practically, put Amma's words into life. So join us now in the world of Amrita culture, cultivating love, compassion, patience, beauty, bringing all of these values and understanding into one.
Om Amrita Virtual Academy. Welcome to the art of natural dyeing. This will be a series of classes on dyeing with medicinal plants from our garden, herbs, flowers, plants that we have grown here in Saraswati Garden in Amma's ashram in Amrita. We have been growing bamboo, tulsi, aloe vera, neem, turmeric, rudraksha leaves, henna, and we have other herbs and spices, noni roots, flowers that give us natural color. We have kitchen scraps that you can also dye with that I'll be teaching you, onion peels. So this is a class on learning how to do medicinal face masks, but you're not limited to doing a face mask. You can also dye other garments in cotton and silk, and you can explore your own creative ideas with natural dyeing. I'll be offering different techniques such as flower bundle, eco-printing, the basics in block printing, plant pigment making from crushing our own flowers, This is a beautiful experience, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you.
Om Amriteshwariye Namaha. Amma says that devotional singing is the spontaneous music of the soul. And nobody can resist the inspirational qualities of such music. And when it is sung with concentration and devotion, it penetrates into one's heart. For the past few years, we have been conducting a music retreat called Journey to Om in Amma's ashram, MA Center here in San Ramon. The purpose is to bring people together to learn how to sing bhajans, play instruments, and fully participate in the bhajans. Bhajans is a spiritual practice, a sadhana, thereby deepening our connection with Amma or to God through music, which can be rewarding and a fulfilling experience. Group prayer and community is so important, but right now, with the current situation, we are seeing the need to have more spiritual activities online. Therefore, as the Amrita Virtual Academy goes online, we are happy that more people can be connected to Amma's teachings and Amma's bhajans in this way. And you will also be able to sing more bhajans and become adept at it. Thank you. Om Amriteshwariye Namaha.
It is fun.